Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Lando Raw. And yes, today we're going to make a carbonara. Carbonara is famous all over the world, as in words, carbonara. But how to make it, a lot of people make it wrong. A lot of people put cream in it. A lot of people put the wrong type of egg. A lot of people cook the egg. So that's not how you do it. So stay tuned and watch my video. I'm going to show you the best and the most original carbonara, because carbonara is from Rome. I'm from Rome. We're in Rome making it. So stay tuned.
Come with me, ecstasy, ecstasy. Come with me, ecstasy, ecstasy.
Okay, so the ingredients. I need 3 eggs, about 150 grams of pasta for 2 people, and I got my guanciale. Okay, you can use bacon, but it has to be cut thick. But there's a lot of Italians all over the world that have delicatessens, and you can ask them for guanciale. Guanciale is the cheek of the pork, okay? It's the cheek. So you have to use that. If you haven't got it, you can use bacon, but it has to be cut thick. And try and find the cheek of the pork, because it'll be the same. Pecorino cheese. Pecorino cheese is the only cheese that goes in this pasta dish, because this is a Roman pecorino cheese, and it's not that yellow hard one, it's a soft one. Look at that. Look how soft it breaks. It has to be fresh. And your ground pepper, but I'm using it this way, the ground pepper, as in big seeds, so we're going to squash them up, because that's the original version. So stay tuned and watch the recipe. Okay, so first thing, let's prepare the eggs. And the important thing about the eggs, you have to break the egg, okay? And you have to remove the egg white from the egg. The center of the egg, the yolk, is the only part we're using. There you go, that's excellent. Look at that, just the yolk. Okay, so do that with all your eggs. Okay, so breaking your egg, split it in half delicately. Okay, and go like this. Put the egg on one side, okay, so all the white comes out, and then put it on the center over the other side, okay. So most of the white comes out, the egg white. Once the egg white is out, there you go, you got the egg yolk there, and put it inside. Okay, so if you see, that's all red egg yolks. Okay, that's what we need. Okay, so next thing is grab a fork and start whisking that. So there are 3 egg yolks, no egg white in here, and let's mix that up. Okay, another important thing about this recipe is that you don't cook the eggs. The eggs go on raw at the end of the cooking. That is very, very important. No heat, only from the pasta, the last minute, but the pasta is switched off. You even take off the pan off the stove is better, okay, so you don't make any mistakes. Okay, so that's it. Now we're going to grate our pecorino cheese. Okay, so the first part of the cheese is really soft, and that's going to break everywhere, so I'm going to cut that off. Okay, so the cheese, I cut the first part off because it's difficult to grate otherwise, and I grated that beforehand, and now I'm grating my pecorino cheese. Okay, so I grated quite a bit of cheese. Grab your egg, okay, your yolks, and put a bit of cheese inside there. And this is only one type of cheese. In Rome, they didn't have Parmigiano. They used to use their local products, and it was a poor cuisine, little products, not many products, not elaborated cuisine, okay? So mix that in quite a bit, okay? Just with the heat of the fork, it's starting, and the friction, it's mixing in. That's what you want, okay? So mix that and make it into a cream, okay? I'm gonna add some more, okay? While it's getting mixed, add delicately, a bit at a time, and mix that up. Look at that, that looks beautiful. And really mix it. Wow, that looks so good. Okay, look at that. There you go. Okay, so next step is grabbing a bit of pepper. Just grab a bit because these are pretty hard altogether. Grab a bit of pepper. I got a big knife. I'm going to put my palm on the end, nowhere near the blade. Okay, the back of the knife, and I'm squashing that. There you go. Hear that? And I can smell the pepper. This is beautiful. That's what you want. Fresh pepper. Wow. Okay, so if you can't break a lot at a time, just grab a bit. See how easy it is. Okay, so a bit at a time. The back of the knife. Don't touch the blade. There you go. Beautiful. That's all open up. Excellent. And keep on going. Once it's all open up, just keep on squashing to break it all. Excellent. Probably got seeds flying around your house. Doesn't matter. This is how you do it. Okay, that looks so good. Okay, so I'm going to just grab some on my knife like that and put it in the egg. Okay, and let's mix that up. Let's mix that up. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Now it's time to cut up our guanciale. So grab a knife and cut thick strips. Okay, so look at that strip. That's how I want it. It's about 3-4 millimeters. Okay, so this part is very hard. This is the skin of the pork. I'm going to grab my knife, put the guanciale on the board and parallel with a very sharp knife and go through that. My fingers are nowhere near that. Okay. At the end. There you go. And that is very thin. Look at that. And we don't need that, so I'll throw that away. Okay, so now that I've got rid of the hard part, I'll have to cut these up in strips. So try and cut it that you got a bit of meat and a bit of fat on every piece. So you cut it slightly diagonally. Okay. Okay, so look at that guanciale, that ham, bacon. Look how it's really big pieces. That's how you want it. They're not too thick, so they'll cook, okay? About 3 millimeters. Okay, so in a non-stick pan that's been heated up, start putting inside your guanciale. It's starting to cook up straight away. And its fat's gonna melt. Fats are gonna melt and it's cooking in its own fats. So no oil, no salt. Okay, so in your boiling water, add your salt. Okay, see how they're becoming crusty. That's excellent. That's how you want them. So just spin them around until both sides are cooked. Now I'm going to throw in my pasta. The hot boiling water, throw in your Mezzamaniche. This is a short pasta. Okay, so every now and then, stir your pasta up so it doesn't stick. Look at that guanciale, how it turned crispy. That's how you want it. It's going to be soft inside because it's a bit thick. Okay, so I removed some of the bacon strips so I can put it on top of the plate when it's finished for decoration. So drain the pasta. This is a 12-minute pasta and I cooked it for 10 minutes. Now I'm going to cook it with the guanciale in the pan. Okay, so I put the pasta in the guanciale and just mix that all up. And let's do a minute cooking so it gets all the guanciale flavour. Okay, so I took the pan off the heat. And this is the moment where you add in your egg mixture. Okay, so just put that in there. It's still hot, but it's not very, very hot. And we're going to mix this all up. Okay, grab your foils and mix that up. Okay, so look at that carbonara. That looks so good. So I'm going to add some cheese. Just a bit of cheese on top, not too much. And let's add our bacon strips on top. Okay. There's our carbonara, a bit more cheese. And I like a bit more black pepper on top, so I just grate this one like this. just for decoration purposes. That looks beautiful, guys. Okay, look at that carbonara. Now that is spectacular. Okay, also has a egg cream in it, which is not cream, it's made out of the egg with the Pecorino cheese. So let's eat it and let's see how it is. Okay, so there's even the cream of the egg with the cheese underneath. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, just look at that. Wow, doesn't that invite you? And the egg, look, that is so beautiful. So remember, do not cook the egg. Do not use egg whites. Put the egg on at the end when everything's cooked. Take it off the stove and put your egg on raw and mix it Orlando raw. So, wow, beautiful. This is excellent. This is the best carbonara I've made. It is so delicious. Just look at it. Isn't that spectacular? It is beautiful. So, I hope you loved my carbonara, the original recipe. This is how you make it. I'm Roman. I'm half Australian, half Roman. We're in Rome. I'm cooking it how the Romans do. Beautiful. So, big thumbs up to my carbonara and hit the notification bell. So every time I put a video on, you know when I upload nearly every day. And please, you must subscribe, as I show you the real way to make carbonara. Subscribe, guys. Orlando Raw.